Okay. All right. So, well, first of all, I'd like to welcome everybody to our workshop here at the Florida Outreach Center for the Blind. And my name is Jason Goldfield, and I am the assistive technology instructor here at the Florida Outreach Center. And I am joined today by my host, Dixie Theory, who is watching our Zoom board for us. We really want to appreciate all of her hard work and thank you for letting people in from our waiting room and welcoming people in as well. So just a couple housekeeping rules before we do get started. First of all, you will notice that you are muted, and we'd like for people to please stay muted. We will have time for questions and answers at the end of our workshop. So we will definitely allow time for that. Also, as promised, as you all read in our notice, one lucky winner today will be winning some food, compliments of the Florida Outreach Center for the Blind. And that will be in the form of a Uber Eats gift card in the amount of $25. So one lucky winner will be winning a $25 Uber Eats gift card. So, and you'll be able to pick from any restaurant you'd like that's in your area. And we're definitely going to go over Uber Eats and how that all works. So the only condition is that we get your contact information at the end when we do our drawing, and we're going to do that towards the end of our workshop today, and you must be present to win. So we'll be doing that as well. So that should be very, very exciting news for one lucky winner. So one person will be winning $25 in Uber Eats. So that will be really good for one person. So with that being said, I'd like to jump right into our workshop. And today's topic is actually going to be on restaurant delivery platforms. Okay. While there's so many of them out there, we're going to be focusing on just two. We're going to be focusing on Uber Eats, which of course the winner of our drawing will be winning this Uber Eats gift card. And we're also going to be discussing DoorDash. So, and I like to kind of, before we get into and start our demonstrations, I'd like to kind of go back a little bit before we even had such services. You know, I remember when I was growing up, when you wanted food delivered to your house, and this was long before the days of computers and smartphones and apps and all this great stuff. There was food delivery, but you were kind of limited to only a certain selection. That was usually for most people, if you lived in a city that had, you know, local places, that was kind of limited to, well, pretty much what it was limited to us was pizza places, you know, and they had their variety of foods, you know, your pizza, pasta, sandwiches, and whatnot, and Chinese food. You know, you you might have been lucky and been able to get chicken wings and some other things, but you know, for me growing up, it was pretty much limited to you know, pizza stuff, pizza restaurants, pizza Italian restaurants, and Chinese food. Of course, you know, we would always go and pick up stuff and bring it home, but you know, that was kind of where it was limited. And then several years ago, we started noticing these platforms popping up with the technology that we have nowadays and people who have smartphones and we have computers and whatnot. And these companies started appearing in the form of Uber Eats and DoorDash and just to mention a few others, although we won't be able to get to them today. There's also Grubhub, Postmates, Delivery Dudes, and there's some others as well. And I realize that as we get people here on the call today, which it's wonderful to see such a great turnout, and I appreciate everybody coming out and joining us today. You know, depending on where you live, depends on what restaurants are available in your area. It also depends on what services are available. So, for example, and we're going to take just the two that we're going to talk about today and demonstrate here. There might be a certain amount of restaurants, say on Uber Eats, and a certain amount of restaurants on DoorDash. So one might have one over the other. And that really just depends on the area you live in. Of course, the list of restaurants that I'm going to go through today are in my area. I am here at the Florida Outreach Center. So I have both apps with the address of the Florida Outreach Center plugged in already. I had to remember to do that because normally they're set to be delivered to my home, and I don't want anything delivered to my home because I am actually going to be ordering food for myself to show you guys how the whole process works. So I had to make sure that the address of the Florida Outreach Center was plugged in to both apps. I'm not going to be ordering 2 meals from these platforms. I'm just going to be ordering one in its entirety. And besides, by the time we get done with this workshop, it will be lunchtime and I am hungry. You know, and this is something that this is a workshop that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. We were actually going to be doing this workshop in person until last March, when a little thing called a pandemic hit us, and which is affecting all of us. So we kind of had to put that workshop on hold, and we really thought that now, especially, it would be really relevant to actually do this workshop now virtually, because of people being stuck at home. You know, most people don't want to go out. Some people are more adventurous than others. And some people don't want to do that. They just don't feel comfortable, but they do feel comfortable enough getting food delivered. So I am actually going to be ordering myself some lunch today. So, and don't worry, that is not taking away from the person who's going to win. That's not going to affect the person who's going to win the gift card. So don't worry. I'm just ordering lunch for myself. So I'm making the sacrifice of ordering lunch to demonstrate to you guys. So, and besides, I'm getting hungry. So, and I love talking about this subject. You know, two of my favorite subjects are technology and food, and you put them together, and boy, I was fired up. So, so anyway, I want to kind of jump right into it. Now, I want to kind of preface this by saying that you can order with these platforms, with Uber Eats and DoorDash, on multiple platforms. Okay. So, for the purpose of this demonstration, I am going to be using my iPhone. I have an iPhone 10R. I have a profile that I've created, and that's what I'll be using. Now, I just want to also let you know that is not the only way that you can order from these services as well. You can use a computer, either a Mac or Windows computer. Okay. There actually are third-party services. The GoGo grandparent service, which started out by, and they're still doing Uber rides and Lyft rides for people who are seniors or don't have smartphones, they've kind of branched off onto using this, and I forget what they call the entity of that division, but basically you would call them up and you can order through them, and they would actually order the food on your behalf. But just with that service, you will pay a concierge fee, so like a surcharge. A couple things I want to talk about with Uber Eats and DoorDash before I start demonstrating is that number one, the restaurants that you're going to see that I'm going to be showing you are not, and I repeat, not necessarily going to be in your area. Now, of course, you're going to hear about national places that are all over the country, like McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, Wendy's, all that stuff. So those names you're going to recognize, but also thrown into the mix are local restaurants. So these are names that you may have if you live here in our area, which is the West Palm Beach area. But I realize we have people calling in from all over the country, which is great to see. It really, really is. So there's going to be a lot of local restaurants that are thrown into the mix as well. So what you're going to see here, I don't want you to say that, oh, I'm guaranteed to find that on my list when you create your own account. So that was the next thing I wanted to kind of bring up, was in order to use these services, you first have to create an account, which is free. And it's just some basic information. And when you, one of the things that they're going to ask for, of course, is your address, because you got to have this food delivered. So, and they want to make sure that these services are available in your neighborhood, in your part of the country. These services are not everywhere. I should preface that as well. They're not everywhere. However, they are growing. We are very fortunate here in the West Palm Beach area because we're a fairly big city. So we happen to have Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, and all them Postmates. But not everybody is so fortunate. So, and you may only have one in your area, and then at some point later, you may get another one that will pop up as well. So let me next talk about ordering food with these services. When you create the account, you create a free account, which is fine. You're not charged anything, of course, until you place an order for your food. However, both of these platforms that we're going to be demonstrating and talking more about today do charge some extra fees that are not normally associated if you went to this restaurant directly. So, for example, you place an order for, say, McDonald's, okay? And of course, you're going to pick out the menu items you want and go through the whole process, which we're going to do. Of course, you have to pay tax, and everybody's tax rate is a little bit different depending on the state you live in. And then on top of that, both these services, both Uber Eats and DoorDash and the others alike, do charge a service fee. Now, that is not a fee that goes to the restaurant, okay? That fee goes directly to the restaurant platform, because remember, when you're ordering food, you're not actually ordering it directly with the restaurant. And that's a very important factor to keep in mind. You're not ordering directly through the restaurant. You're actually ordering through Uber Eats or DoorDash or whoever you choose to use. So they have to make money. So they generally charge I like to use, I think it's 10% service fee of your total order. So that's extra money that you would have to pay. It's not optional, by the way. It's all included in the total. And then, of course, they like for you to tip your driver as well. And you can either tip the driver in advance or you can tip later. One other important thing, and I almost forgot to mention this, and this is very, very important. In order to use any of these food delivery services, whether it be Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, Postmates, or whoever you choose to use, you must use a cashless form of payment in the form of a credit card or debit card. So that's very, very important. The drivers who bring your food will not accept cash. They cannot accept cash. They don't have a way of accepting cash. So that's a very important factor to keep in mind. So you have to plug in a credit card or a debit card in order to use the service. You also can buy a gift card, by the way, and use it on yourself if you like. So some people, they want to buy themselves a gift card and then use the balance off of that to order. In addition, all of these services also offer a subscription service. And I want to kind of talk really quick about the subscription services and why someone would consider, subscribing to these type of things. Okay, if you don't order out all the time, you only order maybe once in a blue moon, I would not recommend you getting the subscription. The reason why someone would want to get a subscription is to avoid a couple things. First of all, it waives the delivery fee if you meet the minimum requirements of the order. On DoorDash, for example, if a restaurant is what they call a Dash Pass partner, and not all restaurants on DoorDash are Dash Pass partners, by the way, most of them are, but some of them are not. If you order at least $12 worth of food, which is not very much, by the way, especially with the way menu items are priced now, you get free delivery. Okay. So you also pay a reduced service fee. So I think the service fee goes down from 10% to, I think, 5%. On DoorDash, every restaurant you see is free delivery as long as you meet their minimum, which is $15. So you have to order at least $15, so $3 more. I cannot speak for Grubhub and Postmates and Delivery Dudes and some of the others because I'm really not for sure. I happen to subscribe to DoorDash's Dash Pass and Uber Eats Eats Pass, and they're both the same fee, which is $9.99 per month, and that's charged to my debit card monthly. The good thing is it is a month by month service. I do not believe there is a way of paying annually. I don't think there is a way. The other good thing is if you say I want to try it out, which they all give you a free trial, by the way. They'll give you either a 7-day or 14-day trial. I honestly can't remember. It tells you, because of course the screen is going to pop up when you create your account if you don't have one already. They're going to want you to try out their subscription. So they always give you a free trial, so you can always use that to see if it's worth it or not and cancel if it's not. If you don't have a subscription, of course you can still order. You just pay the slightly higher service fee plus the delivery fee. Now, the question is, how much is the delivery fee? That really depends on what the restaurant sets. And it's not based, it used to be based on distance from your location. So the closer the restaurant, the lower the delivery fee, the further out the restaurant, the higher, but they changed all that on both these apps. So now I could have a restaurant that's say a mile from my house and it could be a $5.99 delivery fee, but I can have a restaurant that's 3 miles from me and pay a 99-cent delivery fee. And I have seen delivery fees, just to let you know, that go anywhere from 99 cents all the way up to $6.99, at least in my area. And it could be different in other parts of the country as well. But fear not, also, a lot of times these apps want you to spend money with them. So they're going to offer you, even if you don't have a subscription, they're going to offer you $0 delivery fee on certain restaurants. They're going to they run these promos all the time. So that's a good way to catch things as well. So, and I think I've talked, kind of enough about an overview of this, just for the benefit of the people who are joining us as we gotten started. Want to welcome everybody to the new people. You all are muted. We ask you to stay muted. We will have time for questions and answers at the end. So believe me, anything that I have not covered, we definitely will. We'll have time for questions and answers once we're concluded. So, as I said, for the purpose of the demonstration today, I'm going to be using my iPhone. And I'm using VoiceOver because I'm visually impaired. So for all of our VoiceOver users who on iPhone, you'll be familiar with this. As I mentioned, these apps are also available on Android devices as well, and also you can use the websites directly. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get into this here. And the first place that the first app we're going to look at is going to be Uber Eats. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and load that. Messages. Okay. All right. And I'm going to head and open that up. Open Uber Eats. Just using Siri. Okay. I'm going to turn up the volume here. Now, I don't have any fancy speaker equipment or anything like that. Pick up button. Okay. So I just have my phone's volume turned all the way up as loud as I can go. And I'm going to attempt to move my microphone that I'm using here as close to my speaker. And the last time we did this, people said it sounded pretty good. So I think we'll be okay. So I'm going to start at the beginning. I do want to let you know that I have noticed, and this is very unfortunate, and hopefully they will fix this in future releases of the apps, at least on iOS. I cannot speak for other platforms. The apps have gotten a little what we call sloppy, meaning VoiceOver used to be able to navigate them really well, and they still do. I don't want to make anybody nervous or worry anybody, but it's sometimes the focus of what VoiceOver is reading sometimes is not really what's focused on the screen, but we'll do our best. So if we run into a few little hiccups here, we'll fix them as we go. So I'm going to go ahead and start. I have Uber Eats loaded, and this is the gift certificate that we will be giving away at the end of the drawing.
Sort and filter entry button. Location tracking on. Image. Location. Sort and filter. Heading not found. La Grassa. West.
Okay, hang on.
Heading not found.
So I'll get up here.
Delivery location. 2315 S Congress Ave. Button.
Okay. So hopefully y'all heard that. And that is the delivery location of where I want my food delivered. Now, before we go any further, you may hear options about pickup, okay? And this is something that the apps are starting to get into. Although they want you to order food through these apps, they're giving you the option of going there and picking up the food. Now, to me, that's kind of pointless because I figured if I really wanted to do a pickup of a restaurant, I would just actually go to the restaurant and pick up the food. I really wouldn't order through them, but they offer you special deals if you order through these apps and you actually do a pickup order. I know DoorDash in my area was offering like 30% off, things like that. So, but we're going to talk for the purpose of delivery because that's the main purpose of why these apps exist. So I'm going to swipe through this and let you hear some of this.
Delivery time. Now. Button.
Okay. So delivery time is now. And you can also choose to have your meals delivered at a specified later date.
Sort and filter entry. Button. Subway, 3165 Forest Hill Boulevard. Rated 4.5 out of 5 stars based on 31 reviews. 30 minutes. Black text on a white background.
Okay. So we're going to start jumping through some of these restaurants. And like I said, the list is going to look very, very different depending on your area. So the first one we come to is Subway. Now that's a nice national chain. Everybody knows Subway, whether you eat there or not, whether you like them or not. Everybody's heard of Subway. So, and it gives the address of where it's at.
Denny's, 3000 S Congress Ave. Rated 4.3 out of 5 stars based on 48 reviews. 50 minutes.
Okay.
Black text on a white background.
So next you notice is Denny's, and that's another national chain, of course. And you're also hearing the address of this locations. DoorDash does not give the addresses, and you'll hear that when we get to them in a second. And that's actually who I'm going to be ordering to order my lunch is through DoorDash. That's the app I use more often, but that's why I wanted to get to Uber Eats first. So, of course, it's going to give you the closest locations of these places, usually, especially if they have multiple locations. So you may hear multiple locations of Denny's. You may hear multiple locations of Subway. You're also hearing how many star ratings based on reviews. So people review these places. So of course, like anything else, the higher the star rating, the more people that like it. Also, you'll hear that it's also giving you the estimated time for delivery. Now, that's not exact. That is just an estimated time of how far it is, how long it will take the food to be prepared, and then how long it will take to be delivered. But I don't want people to get comfortable with those numbers that you're hearing because some people may say, oh, in 20-30 minutes. And then when you actually place the order, it may give you something totally different. So those are just estimates.
Tab bar. Grocery. National brands.
Okay. Then it gets into a category called national brands. Now, most of these there are places that everybody has heard.
See all. Subway, 3165 Forest Hill Boulevard. Rated 4. Denny's, 3000. Checkers, 2270 S. Military Trail. Rated 4.2 out of 5 stars based on 83 reviews.
Okay, there's Checkers.
30 minutes.
There's Checkers. If anybody is calling from the West Coast or no other areas, that's Rallies for those people that have them and they're part of their neck of the woods. It's owned by the same company. They have the exact same menu.
Wawa 5223.
Hey,
1007.
door.
Oh, could you someone's muted or unmuted, Dixie. Can you mute them, please? Thank you. Next is Wawa. And I don't know if we have any people from the Mid-Atlantic states. But that's a big chain up there. That's down here in Florida.
Good to love you. Have a good day. Yes, sir. Have a blessed day as well.
Dixie, could you please mute whoever that is? Thank you.
KFC,
Thank you.
4507 Lake Worth Road. Rated 3.8 out of 5 stars.
KFC.
McDonald's registered, 3015 Forest Hill Boulevard. Rated 4.4 out of 5 stars based on 103 reviews.
Okay.
15-25 minutes.
There's
Black text on a white background.
There's McDonald's.
La Brasa, West Palm Beach. A top-rated restaurant with 4.5 out of 5 stars based on more than 200 reviews. 25-35 minutes.
Okay, La Brasa. That may not be a place that everybody has. That's they have like chicken and pork and things like that. That's a pretty good place.
Pizza, button.
Now it starts getting into categories. So now you can sort through different types of foods.
Mexican, button.
So we have pizza, Mexican.
Latest deals, button.
Latest deals. Sometimes restaurants run deals.
Top Eats, button.
Top Eats. Those are top rated restaurants.
Barbecue, button.
Barbecue.
American, button.
And I'll just let you hear these.
Fast food, button. Restaurant rewards, button. Breakfast and brunch, button. See all, button. In a rush?
Okay, and then
Heading not found.
And there's
Wawa 5000.
And there's more categories. So they have all sorts of categories. They have of course Italian, they'll have desserts, they'll have Mexican, they'll have any type of food you can really think of. Mediterranean, Greek, and the list goes on and on. So now it gets into this section of in a rush. So these are restaurants that are closest to my location.
Dunkin' 3000, Wawa 5000. Here's the fastest delivery for you.
Okay, the fastest delivery for me.
Wawa 5223, 1771 S. Congress Ave. Rated 4.3 out of 5 stars
Okay.
based on 53. Wawa 5000, Dunkin' 3000.
And then there's Wawa again. That's close by. That is right up the street. There's Dunkin' with Dunkin' Donuts.
Amigos Mexican Spanish Restaurant second. Rated 3.7 out of 5 stars.
Okay, that's Amigos Spanish Restaurant. I've ordered from them before. They were just okay in my opinion.
Tropical Bakery and Restaurant. Rated 3.9 out of.
And they sell like pastries and like little sandwiches. See, you're starting to now hear local places mixed in with the big national names.
Swirls Frozen Yogurt. 15-25 minutes.
Swirls Frozen Yogurt. I've never ordered from them.
McDonald's registered.
Okay.
3,000 Tacos Al Carbon. 4,469 Lake Worth.
Okay. There's Tacos Al Carbon. That's a real authentic Mexican place that they have a couple locations in this area. They're really good.
Curly's Caribbean Flavor. Authentic Jamaican food. A top-rated restaurant with 4.7 out of 5 stars based on more than 200 reviews. 20-30 minutes.
Okay.
A plate of quesadillas next to a plate of salad.
Okay. Now you heard voiceover read a plate of quesadillas next to a plate of salad. What voiceover, for any of the voiceover users out there, you'll notice that Apple is trying to work on AI, artificial intelligence recognition. So they're trying to interpret what the picture next to that might be.
2 J's. Lake Worth. Rated 4.4 out of 5 stars.
Okay, that's 2 J's. That's a deli.
Kalou's Restaurant. A top-rated restaurant.
Okay, never heard of them, but that's okay.
Today's offers. See all. Tacos Al Carbon. 4,420 Lake.
Then they get into today's offers. And sometimes they'll run specials at some of these restaurants that are exclusively on these platforms. That's something else to keep in mind if you see that today's offers. So they might run a special that they may not run in the restaurant.
Lenora's Market. Rated 4.5 out of 5.
I think that's like a little pizza place and they sell gourmet foods.
Tacos Al Carbon, 2,200 and Dixie. Rated 4.
There's another location of that Tacos Al Carbon.
Lime Fresh Mexican Grill, West Palm Beach.
Okay, Lime Mexican Fresh Grill.
Tacos Al Carbon,
There's another one.
4,406. Pura Vida, West Palm Beach.
Okay, Pura Vida. Now, I've never heard of them.
Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen, 1,416 S Military TRL. Rated 3.9. Dunkin' 3060 S Quunk. Subway, 2,000. Enzo's Cafe and Bakery. El Rinconcito Colombiano 3. Rated 4. Lenora's Market. Tacos Al Carbon, 2,200 and Dix. People who ordered Macab's Bagels also enjoyed.
Okay, now we're getting into another category, and these are places that I've ordered from before. So people who have ordered, and I mentioned a restaurant called Macab's Bagels, and that's like a bagel shop. They have bagel sandwiches and other sandwiches as well. And since I've ordered from them, they said, oh, since you've ordered from there before, maybe you'll enjoy this place. So, and a lot of websites, they do that. I noticed Amazon, where I do a lot of shopping, they do that. And a lot of places do that. They'll say, oh, since you bought this, you may like this. So, and they'll give you related places to that.
Panera, 204712. A top-rated restaurant with 4.6 out of.
Okay, that's Panera Bread.
Park Avenue Barbecue Grill. Denny's, 2,000. Forest Grill, 8. Jen's Cafe. Raid Pollo Tropical, 4,300.
Okay, Pollo Tropical. That's like another chicken place, if for those who don't have that in their area.
Souvlaki Grill, a top-rated restaurant. Heading not found. Heading not found.
They sell like Greek food.
Popular near you.
Okay, popular near me. So these are restaurants that are near me, and they're popular with a lot of people.
See all. Taco Bell, 4,466 Forest Hill Boulevard. Rated 4.4 out of 5 stars based on 150 reviews.
Okay.
Dunkin' 3060, Wawa 5,000, Popeyes Louisiana, Tropical Bakery, McDonald's registered, 3015 Forest Hill Boulevard.
Okay, and I'm going to stop on that McDonald's, and I'm going to use them as an example of our menu. And I'm actually going to go through the menu, and I want to pick a place that, not so much a local place, but I want to pick a place that most people are familiar with. I mean, of course, everybody's heard of McDonald's. Some people probably eat there more than we should. So that's the place we're going to go with. So
PB Wrap, McDonald's registered, 3 Uber Eats, back button.
Okay, so I double tapped on McDonald's. So I am going to run through, and it's going to show us the entire menu at McDonald's. And this is another nice thing. And I couldn't tell you how many times I've been to a place, whether it be a fast food restaurant or sit down restaurant, and I may know most of the menu. Okay. And I may have a good idea, like McDonald's. I mean, of course, we all know what McDonald's has. They have burgers, they have chicken nuggets, they have French fries, they have drinks, they have, all sorts of things. But you may not know everything that's at McDonald's. So that's the really nice thing, about this. You can actually go through, take your time. You don't have to be in a rush to actually, you don't have to be in a rush and pick out something really quick, because say you've never been to a restaurant, say you're in a fast food line or whatnot, you got people behind you and you can't sit there forever, hold up this line while you decide what you want. Well, here you can take your time as long as you want. So we're going to run through this McDonald's menu, and then we're going to pick out some things.
Create group order button.
Okay, that's creating group order. I've never actually done that. Apparently that's where you can get multiple people on the platform, on the Uber Eats platform, and have them put together one order. I tried to do that once, and I think it got a little confusing, but we're not going to do that here today.
McDonald's registered, 3015 Forest Hill Boulevard. Lower than average prices. Categories: American, burgers and fast food.
Okay.
15-25 minutes delivery. Rated 4.4 out of 5 stars based on 103 reviews.
All right. So it's telling us how many star ratings it is. Of course, we know what type of category it is. It's fast food. And it tells us the estimated time for delivery.
Spend $15 to save with Eats Pass.
Okay. So as I mentioned, I have the Uber Eats Pass. I pay for that monthly. I pay $9.99 per month. So I have to spend, if I want to get free delivery, I don't have to, but if I want to get free delivery, I have to spend at least $15, which, please, at these places nowadays, that's not very hard to do. Trust me.
Store info: 3015 Forest Hill Boulevard, Palm Springs, FL 33406. No button.
Okay. So it mentions the complete address of where the restaurant's located, so you know where they are.
People say, ellipsis. Adjustable. Search menu, button.
Okay, that people say thing, I believe that's where you can go in there and read the reviews about this restaurant. Some people may say they're great, they deliver fast, they get everything right. Some people may say, oh, don't order from this place, they're always messing up my order. So,
Adjust search menu, button.
okay, you can search the menu.
Current menu, lunch, button.
Okay, so we're going to use the current menu, which is lunch, since we are in lunchtime. And their lunch and dinner menu is the same, by the way.
Most popular, heading.
Okay, now these first few items are the most popular items that I guess they sell the most. One other thing I want to kind of preface before I start showing you anything with the menus of these restaurants on these platforms is that sometimes, and some people might think that this is really illegal or a scam or a shame or whatever you want to say, but sometimes these platforms do charge a little bit more than the actual restaurant, and they'll admit it. They say, yes, we do, because they look at it as a convenience where, hey, you're placing the order to us, we're passing it on to the restaurant, we're sending our drivers out to go get that food at that restaurant and bring it to you. However, you wouldn't really know that unless you knew exactly how much McDonald's charges for these menu items. So, but most people don't know that. They just see the price and then they go, oh, well, I guess that's just the way it is. So just keep that in mind. Some menu prices may be higher than actually the in-store restaurant. So just a little warning there.
10-piece spicy McNuggets meal, $8.09, 531,070 calories, button.
Okay. So we got a couple things going on there. First of all is the 10-piece spicy chicken McNuggets, which does sound good. That's a new thing. I think it's a limited time option. Of course, they always have the regular McNuggets. Those have been on the menu for like the past, I don't know, 1 billion years or something. And so it gives you the 10-piece McNugget. It gives you the price. And how convenient, they also mention the calories. So for our calorie counters, you get an idea of how many
WPEC.
You get an idea of how many calories it is. Sorry, I was getting a pop-up there.
40-piece spicy McNuggets, $14.09, 1,690 calories, button.
Okay. Now they have a 40-piece spicy McNugget meal. Now, if you want to sit there and eat 40 nuggets all by yourself, then God bless you. I don't think I could do that. I don't know if I can even eat 20 McNuggets. Maybe I could. It really just depends.
Big Mac meal, $7.99, 561,120 calories, button.
Okay. I don't think it's reading the I don't think VoiceOver is reading the calories right on some of these, so don't get alarmed. Those numbers sound much bigger than they actually are. I think it's reading like a range of calories depending on what you get on those menu items. So it said like 561,000 calories or something, and we obviously know that's not true.
Double quarter pounder with cheese meal, $9.69, 791,350 calories. Button.
Right. Yeah, it's reading two different sets of calories. So a quarter pounder meal. By the way, the meals, of course, are the sandwich, fries, and a drink. So it's reading a range of calories on that.
10-piece McNuggets meal, $8.29, 461,020 calories. Button.
Okay, so 461,220 calories. I think that's 461 to 220 calories. And that depends if you have them with sauce or without sauce, things like that. Excuse me. We know there's no food that's 461,220 calories. That would be enough calories for like if you ate that many calories in one day, which I don't think is possible, you would be in big trouble. All I can say is that. I think that's enough calories for like several years in one meal.
40 McNuggets, $14.09, 1,660 calories. Button.
Okay. And then that's a regular McNuggets 40 piece.
Crispy buttermilk chicken meal, $8.89, 591,150 calories. 13 cookie tote. Comes with 13 cookies. $3.99, 1820 to 2,210 cal.
Okay.
Button.
And that's a 13 cookie tote. So for those who like cookies, you can have your cookie delight with that.
Cafe apple fritter, $2.19, 510 calories. Button.
Okay, the cafe apple fritter. I think that's a fairly new product. I personally tried that once, and it was okay, but to each his own.
Medium French fries, $2.79, 320 calories. Button.
Okay, now we're starting to look like we're getting into some of the single menu items.
Regular Oreo McFlurry, $4.09, 510 calories. Button.
Okay, so Oreo McFlurry, which is, by the way, one of my favorites. I love Oreo, so.
Medium Coke registered, $2.29, 210 calories. Combo meals, heading.
Okay, so that was all the popular items, and then it gets into the combo meals, and some of these are going to be repeated. So I'll just kind of go through them quickly so you can kind of get a better idea. I won't stop on each one of them, like we have been doing. So I'll go through them a little bit quicker now.
10-piece spicy McNuggets meal, Big Mac meal, double bacon quarter pounder with cheese meal, double quarter pounder with cheese meal, quarter pounder with cheese meal, 2 cheeseburger meal, bacon quarter pounder with cheese meal, quarter pounder with cheese deluxe, double quarter cheese deluxe meal, 10-piece McNuggets meal, crispy buttermilk chicken meal, 8 Filet-O-Fish meal, deluxe crispy chicken sandwich meal, crispy chicken sandwich meal, spicy chicken sandwich meal, shareables, heading.
Okay, so that was the combo meals. Now we get into shareables.
20 PC spicy McNuggets and 2 medium fry, $10.67, 1,490 calories. Button.
So they're assuming that's like a shareable meal between a couple people. Of course, if you're really hungry, that could be for one person.
20-piece spicy McNuggets, $7.09, 40-piece spike, 40 McNuggets, 40 McNuggets and 2 L fries, $16 burger pack, cheeseburger, X4, McDouble, X2, medium French fries X4, $16.54. Happy Meal.
Okay, that would be more for, sounds like a group or a family.
Hamburger, Happy Meal, $4.59.
Okay, now
375.
We're getting into our Happy Meals for the kids.
4-piece chicken McNugget, Cafe, heading.
Okay, now we're into McCafe. And this gets pretty long. I'm not going to stop on each one of these because I don't want to spend too much time here.
Medium premium roast coffee, medium decaf coffee, medium hot tea, medium iced coffee, medium iced caramel coffee, medium iced French vanilla coffee, medium premium hot chocolate, medium non-fat premium hot chocolate, medium caramel frappe, medium mocha, medium non-fat mocha, medium caramel mocha, medium non-fat caramel mocha.
Okay, I stopped there for a second. And of course, I know I'm going through these a little quicker. Of course, it gives the prices like we've been hearing and probably the calories as well.
Medium iced mocha, medium iced non-fat mocha, medium iced non-fat caramel mocha, medium strawberry banana smoothie, medium mango pineapple smoothie, medium latte, medium non-fat latte, medium caramel latte, medium French vanilla latte, medium non-fat French vanilla latte, medium iced latte, medium iced caramel latte, medium iced French vanilla latte, medium iced non-fat French vanilla latte, Cafe Bakery, heading.
Oh, okay. So we finally got through all the McCafe drinks. And as you can tell, there's quite a selection there. Now we have the McCafe Bakery.
Cafe blueberry muffin, Cafe apple fritter, Cafe cinnamon roll, 1 cookie, 2 cookies, 3 pack of cookies, 13 apple pie, 1 condiments, heading.
Okay. Now we got the condiments.
Mighty hot sauce, creamer packet, sugar packet, equal packet, pepper packet, cream cheese, salt packet, Splenda packet, tangy barbecue dipping ketchup packet, sweet and sour honey packet, hot mustard dipping sauce, creamy ranch sauce, mustard packet, tangy honey mustard, spicy buffalo, butter, lemon syrup, lemon of 2, 0, grape jam, strawberry preserve, hot picante salsa, mild picante salsa, mayonnaise packet, ranch, low-fat balsamic vinaigrette, Southwest, fries, sides and more, heading.
Okay, fried sides and more.
Medium French fry, apple slices, sweets and treats, heading.
Okay, that was a pretty short category. Sweets and treats. This is the good stuff.
And Shamrock shake, $4.09. Medium chocolate shake, medium strawberry shake, medium vanilla shake, Oreo Shamrock McFlurry, regular M&M McFlurry, regular Oreo McFlurry, caramel sundae, hot fudge sundae, plain sundae, 1 cookie, 2 cookie, 3 pack of cookie, 13 apple pie, guava and creme pie. Beverages, heading.
Okay, and then the beverages.
Medium Coke registered, medium Diet Coke, medium Sprite registered, medium Fanta orange, medium Dr. Pepper red, medium Powerade registered, medium Minute Maid fruit punch, medium Mixed by Sprite Tropic, medium Minute Maid registered orange juice, Dasani registered bottled water, milk, $1.08, chocolate milk, $1.89.
All right. And then the list keeps going on and on. So I think that kind of gives you an idea of the McDonald's menu. And like you said, you might go, oh, I know some of that, but you go, wait, I didn't know about that. So I want to kind of go back up really quick, back to the combo meals. Although I'm not going to order through Uber Eats, I want to show you how we pick one out and how you can kind of customize a little bit and upgrade your order.
Beverages, adjustable, individual items, individual item, vertical scroll bar, page 80, 70, 74, page 21 of medium Minute Maid registered orange, page 17 of 20, strawberry preserve, page 12.
I'm just kind of quickly jumping back by scrolling to get back to the combo meals.
Medium iced caramel, page 6 of 28. 40-piece spicy 20-piece spicy 20 chip spicy chicken sandwich meal, $8.09. 800 crispy chicken sandwich meal.
All right, I won't pick that item. Okay, so now we're back on the meals. So, and I wanted to pick a meal because I wanted to show you how you can take each item and kind of customize it.
Crispy chicken sandwich meal.
Okay. So we're going to do the crispy chicken sandwich meal.
Back button.
Okay, so now I selected it.
Share button.
You could share that item. So if you want to show people what you're going to be ordering, you could share that and send that via text message, email, and other such ways to kind of get people in the mood for the same thing that you're eating. So you could post it, I think, on Facebook and Twitter and any other social media outlets you like.
Crispy chicken sandwich meal. Heading.
All right.
Select option. Required. Heading.
All right. So select option, it says required. So I have to make a choice from one of the following.
Crispy chicken sandwich meal. 790 to 1030 calories. Button.
Okay.
Crispy chicken sandwich meal large. 960 to 1290 calories. Plus 89 cents.
All right.
Button.
So it comes with a medium fry and medium drink, but then I have the option of upgrading that to, excuse me, I have the option of making that a large meal with a large fry and a large drink for an additional 89 cents. And while I'm spending that type of money, sure, we'll go ahead and actually make that a large meal. Why not?
Quantity. Crispy chicken sandwich selected. Crispy chicken sandwich quantity.
And I just double tapped on it to select it. You have to pick one of those options.
2,000 calories a day is used for general. Add one to cart. $8.98. Button.
Okay. Then it says add to cart. So I'm going to add it to my cart.
Add one to cart. Select option. Required.
Oh,
Heading.
apparently I'm missing something because there's one option that it's not letting me. Let's see.
Crispy chicken select crispy chicken sandwich selected. Crispy quantity 2,000 calories a day. Add one to cart. $8.98. Button. Add one to cart. Select option. Crispy chicken share. Back. Button.
That's kind of weird. Normally it go ahead and add it to the cart, but apparently for some reason, and this is the part that's a little frustrating, apparently it wants you to select something that I'm not quite getting.
Share.
So
Crispy chicken select option. Crispy chicken select quantity 1. Adjustable 2,000 calories. Add one to cart. 2,000 crispy chicken sandwich. Crispy chicken select option. Crispy chicken select crispy chicken add one to cart. Add one to cart. Select option. Required. Heading.
All right. Tell you what, we're actually going to go ahead and pick something else. I apologize for that. Apparently it's wanting me to select something that VoiceOver is just not quite reading. And
crispy chicken sandwich. Select option. Crispy chicken. Select option. Crisp. Read 80s FOS cellular. Crispy chickens. Hit share. Back. Button.
I'm going to go back.
Back. But.
Okay. I'm going to go back and actually select a different restaurant as well. And it'll just give you the idea. Normally with McDonald's, also it would let you select the fries and then the type of drink you want. And I think for some reason it is, because obviously it being a combo meal, and it just for some reason VoiceOver is not reading it. And that's actually kind of the fault of the app developer. So
back button.
I'm gonna go
selected. Souvlaki Grill. Popular near you. See all. Taco Bell 4,460. Dunkin' 3,000. Wawa 5,000. Popeyes Louisiana. Tropical Bakery and Restaurant. Rated 3.9.
Okay, I'm gonna select this Tropical Bakery Restaurant.
Back button.
It's more of a local place, and we'll just go through their menu really quick and select something.
Create Tropical Spend Fit Store and search menu. Pick for you. Steak sandwich. Sandwich to bistec. $9.75.
All right.
Button.
So that's a steak sandwich. We'll see if it'll let me do that. I'm gonna open that one up.
Button.
I'm gonna double tap on it.
Share. Steak sandwich toppings. Required bullet choose 1 to 7.
Okay.
Heading.
So this is a steak sandwich. And it says menu toppings.
Cheese. Popular. Plus $1. Button.
Okay, I'll add cheese.
Selected. Lettuce. Plus 50 cents. Button.
I'll add lettuce.
Selected. Tomatoes. Plus 50.
I don't like tomatoes, so I'll skip it.
Onions. Button.
I'll select
Selected.
onions.
Papitas. Stick chips. Button.
Papitas. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. Sorry for any Hispanic people.
Mayo. Button.
And mayo,
Mustard.
mustard, we'll add mustard.
Selected. Frequently bought together. No. Heading.
Okay. And then a lot of restaurants do this. They'll say frequently bought together, and they give you other suggestions on things you can add.
Guava and cheese pastry. Pastelitos de guava y queso. Plus $1.60.
Okay.
Button.
So there's a guava pastry.
Ham croquettes. Croquettes de jamon. Plus 99 cents. Button.
Oh, ham croquettes. That sounds good. We'll select that.
Selected. Guava pastry. Quantity. 1. Adjustable.
All right. And
Allergens. These items may include unlisted ingredients and / or be prepared on equipment that processes allergens. Take precautions if you have an allergy.
okay.
Add one to cart. $12.24.
Okay.
Button.
$12.24. We'll see if it'll let me add it to the cart.
Item at back.
There we go. Okay, that one did work. Okay. Not quite sure what happened with McDonald's back there. So I've added $12.24. And I'm going to go ahead and select something else because I want to order at least $15 so I could show you how it takes care of the free delivery with the Uber Eats pass.
Create group. Drop up. Spend 50. Store and search menu. Pick free. Steak sandwich. Cuban sandwich. Fruit shakes. Batidos de frutas. $3.95. Button.
Okay, yeah, we'll order a fruit drink.
Back. Button. Share. Fruit shake flavor. Required.
Shake
Heading.
flavor.
Mummy. But papaya. Trico. But strawberry. But banana. Button.
Oh, banana. That sounds good. I like banana.
Selected.
So I'll
Banana.
select it.
Chocolate. Button.
Ooh, chocolate. Wait, I'm going to select that. That sounds better.
Selected. Mixed fruits. Strawberry plus banana. Frequently bought together. Cuban bread and butter. Toast. Guava. Ham croquette. Quantity. Allergens. Add one to cart. $3.95.
Okay.
Button.
So $3.95 for that drink. I'm going to add it.
Item added back.
Okay.
Button.
So now I should have at least $15. So now I'm going to go down to my cart.
View cart bullet $16.19.
Ah,
Button.
there we go. So I have enough in my cart to get free delivery. I have a subtotal, and that's before the tax and any other fees, tip, anything, $16.19.
Pick free. View cart bullet 60. Tropical Bakery and Restaurant.
Okay. So now I'm in the checkout process. I'm actually not going to place this order because I don't really want the food from here, but I'm going to at least show you as far as I can go.
Create group order. 1. Fruit shakes. Batidos de frutas. $3.95. Chocolate. Button.
Okay, so it's going to review what I've ordered so far.
1. Ham croquettes. Croquettes de jamon. 99 cents. Button. 1. Steak sandwich. Sandwich de bistec. $11.25. Cheese. $1. Lettuce. 50 cents. Onions. Mustard. Button.
And you heard that some of the menu items I added to that sandwich were a slight upcharge.
Request utensils. Straws. Etc. Button.
Okay, request utensils. I'm going to skip that.
Go to checkout bullet $16.19. Button.
Okay, so I'm going to go to checkout.
Go to check. Double tap to dismiss pop-up window. Close. Button.
All right, so now we're in the checkout process.
Complete your meal with these. Heading.
Oh, complete your meal with these. And I love it. They're still wanting to sell you more food. If we haven't ordered enough already, they want you to order more stuff. So they're going to tempt you with more good stuff.
Cafe con leche. Cuban bread and butter. Guava and meat pastry. Cream cheese. Coconut. No thanks. Button.
And the last option is no thanks. I'm going to double tap on that because I don't want to add anything.
Close. But Tropical Bakery. Delivery address. 2315 S Congress Ave. Palm Springs, Florida. Button.
Okay. And that is where I'm at. So, and that you want to look at, you want to make sure that, of course, it's going to your address.
Delivery type. Leave at door. Button.
Okay. Delivery type. And that was something else that I almost forgot to mention. With the situation that we're currently in with the pandemic, prior to the pandemic, the only option we had, and it's still available, is to have the driver hand you the food. Now, of course, you've already paid with your credit card or debit card, so you don't have to worry about, any money, giving them the cash, giving them a card. They have no way of accepting that. So normally in the past, and you could still do this, they hand you the food and off they go. Nothing, you don't have to sign anything, you don't have to give them anything. But they also have this other option. This is something that I use quite a bit, called leave at door, because, with everything going on, we don't know where people have been, and especially people we don't know. So I like for them just to leave the food in my door and just leave. So, and I'll pick up the food after they've gone.
Delivery time 30 minutes.
Okay, again, it's giving me an estimated time.
Priority plus $1.49. Deliver directly to you.
Now,
Button.
this is something I noticed that Uber Eats does. DoorDash does not. They supposedly have this little thing where you can pay slightly extra and get your food possibly a little quicker. I never do it because I don't think it really matters, to be quite honest. And I just always leave it at the standard because I don't want to pay more for a delivery unless I'm really in a rush.
Selected. Standard. Button.
That's standard. That's the normal.
Schedule. Button.
And then you could schedule your order. So say you want it delivered, say 2 hours from now, 3 hours from now, you could schedule it, or even another day. I believe you can do that as well.
Your items. See menu. Button.
Okay. Then, of course, they give you one more chance to look at that yummy, yummy menu. Just in case there's something that, something that you possibly have missed.
1. Fruit shakes. 1. Steak set at items. Button.
And they give you another option. Boy, they're really insistent on you looking to make sure you haven't forgot anything. Because once you place an order, you cannot add items to your order. So once you actually place the order and you go, wait, there's something else I wanted. Well, you have to place a whole separate order. So I think they're giving you every opportunity to look at that menu one more time.
Request utensils. Straws. Make it a gift. Add recipient info and a message. Button.
Okay, make it a gift. And this is something that I noticed that DoorDash and Uber Eats are both doing. They're allowing you to send food as gifts. So you could pay for this meal yourself and send it to somebody else. Of course, you would have to put in their address and all that. So if anybody's ever feeling generous, I'll be sure to give you my address and you can send food as a gift. I'm only kidding. But you can do that though.
Add promo code.
Okay, add promo code. And the reason why this is here is because sometimes they'll give you promo codes that give you discounts on things. And then you would enter a code in that box. So we're going to skip that, but that's where you would go to enter a promo code.
Saving $5.30 with Eats Pass.
Okay, now supposedly I'm saving $5.30 because I ordered enough to get the free delivery, and I'm saving the delivery fee. I'm getting a reduced I'm waiving the delivery fee. So whatever the delivery fee is, and it will show me here in a second, and I'm getting a reduced service fee as well.
Subtotal $16.19.
Right? So remember, that's without any tax.
Taxes and fees $3.56, $2.75.
Okay.
Actions available.
All right. So there's the difference. So the taxes and the fees, the tax is still the same, but the service fee is reduced slightly because I have the Uber Eats Pass. So instead of paying $3.56, I would pay $2.75.
Delivery fee $4.49, $0.
Ooh, that's a pretty
actions available.
That's a pretty pricey delivery fee. So that's to show you if you didn't have the Uber Eats Pass, I would have to pay $4.49, but I don't have to pay that today.
Request utensils. Straws. Make it a gift. Add saving subtotal
Oops.
taxes and fee, delivery fee, for total $18.94.
Okay, $18.94 is the total. That's without a tip. So I'm going to go to the next screen because I can do that before I place the order.
Payment method, Visa card ending with
Okay, well, I'm going to mute that at that point. You can have multiple payment methods, multiple credit or debit cards. I believe my card is the default card that was used, so I don't care to share my last 4 digits of my card out here. So I wanted to mute that. Sorry about that, guys. But you can choose a different payment method if you have multiple cards.
by placing your order with the leave it door option. You agree to pick up your order within 30 minutes and accept full responsibility for it after it's left at the door.
Okay, so since I have leave it door selected, that's basically what they're basically saying. You're responsible for picking the food up yourself because the driver's not there to hand it to you. Of course, if you don't like that option, you can have them leave. You can have it handed to you as well. So just keep that in mind. That option's still available.
Next, total is
All right,
$18.94.
I'm going to go to the
Button.
next screen.
Delivery people are critical to our communities at this time.
All right.
Add a tip to say thanks.
Okay.
Attachment, PNG.
Right. So this is where you can add a tip. I always recommend leaving a tip. And they base their tip amounts, their recommended tip amounts. There's a couple to pick from. There's also a custom part as well where you can type in your own amount. And they base it off of the total. So they're percentages like 10%, 15%, 20%. I believe it may even tell us what the percentages are.
15%.
Yep.
$3.63. Button.
Okay, so 15%. They're recommending $3.63.
Selected. 18%. $4.36. Button.
Okay, and it's saying selected 18%. It gave $4.36 because that's the one they'd like you to go with. But of course, you can pick any of these that is your preference.
20%. $4.84. Button.
Okay, and these are recommended tip amounts that you would actually tip that if you actually were eating in a restaurant, because most people tip between 15 and 20%.
25%. $6.06.
All right,
Button.
and it goes to 25%.
Edit. Button.
And then you can edit and customize the amount.
Place order. Button.
All right, place the order. We're not going to go into that screen because I don't want that meal. But at that point, it would actually say processing order.
Xfinity Connect.
It would actually place the order, and it actually would go in there and it would say the restaurant has accepted your order. And at that point, you would get a much better estimated time of delivery. Just to give you an idea also, once a driver has been dispatched to go pick up your order, you will then get another screen that will show the driver's name, at least their first name. They don't give full names. They give you their full name, their first name rather, and a way of contacting them if you need to call them or message them if it's related to your order. Once the food is delivered, and this is the same both on Uber Eats and DoorDash, once the delivery has been, once your delivery has been made and you get the food, you then get a screen where they want you to rate the driver and the food. And this goes back to Uber Eats and it goes back to the restaurant delivery directly as well. So they want you to, fill that out if you could. And then once you do that, and there's several ways of selecting the different star ratings on that. So that's a little bit about Uber Eats, and that's actually going to be the gift card that we're going to be giving out at the end of this workshop. So, and like I say, you have to be present to win. So we're going to be doing that at the conclusion. So especially if you don't have Uber Eats and if you win, I hope you were paying attention because that's exactly what you're going to have to do in order to use the Uber Eats platform. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of that app,
Message.
and I'm going to jump directly into our next app. And this is where I'm going to order my lunch because I am getting pretty hungry hearing about all this good stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting hungry. So I'm going to go ahead and open DoorDash. Open DoorDash.
DoorDash. Delivering to 2315 S Congress Ave. Button.
Okay.
Heading.
All right. So, of course, I have the address selected of 2315 South Congress Avenue selected because that's where I'm at.
Convenience. Button.
Okay. They jump into their categories, or at least some of their categories. We'll go through some of these.
Fast food. Button. Chicken. Sandwiches. Button.
And
Desserts. Button.
one other thing, and I did forget to mention this, with these platforms, no matter which one you go with, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, Postmates, any of them, you're going to see a lot of the same restaurants on both. However, I've noticed that with all of these food delivery services, there's always at least a few that are on one, but not on another. Yeah, of course, you're going to have your chains that are going to be on both, most of them at least. But then your local places is really what matters, because they may say, oh, I only want to, participate on Uber Eats. I only want to participate on DoorDash. So you may get that favorite restaurant that you want delivered, and that may be your deciding factor on who you actually order from which platform.
Breakfast. Healthy. Burgers. Button.
And these are, like I said, are their categories.
Pizza. Button. Japanese. Button. Asian. Button. Thai. Filter by Dash Pass. Button.
Okay, and then we get into, and there's some other categories. Then we get into the ways you can sort. The first one we come to is filter by Dash Pass. Now, as I mentioned, that is their subscription. Again, it's $9.99 a month. Gives you free delivery over $12 and a reduced service fee as well. And you can sort through different ways to view your list of restaurants, because not like Uber Eats, if you have Uber Eats Pass, not all restaurants on DoorDash are participating in the Dash Pass program. So there might be that restaurant here on DoorDash that you still really want, and you'll just say, oh, you know what? I really want their food. I'll just pay the delivery fee, even if, regardless if you have their subscription or not. So
filter by pickup. Filter. Best of lunch. Double tap to see all.
All right. And
Button.
I just skipped really quick past the other filtering categories. You can filter by price range and by cuisine, by rating, all that good stuff. Because I wanted to show you kind of some of their listings and actually go through and order my lunch. They then get into a category called Best of Lunch. This screen changes, of course, as the meal, the time of the day. So right now we're in lunchtime. So these are restaurants that they picked that are best of lunch.
La Parada del Gordo, 27 minutes. Free delivery over $12. Button.
Okay.
Black text on a white background. Convenience fast.
That's like a Hispanic. They make burgers. Actually, they make really good burgers. They're very unique burgers, but that's a different story. And they participate in, they may either say one or two things you'll hear: Dash Pass partner or free delivery over $12. So if you have the Dash Pass, you get free delivery.
Tropical Bakery and Restaurant, 21. Chick-fil-A registered, 30 minutes. Free delivery over $12.
Okay, Chick-fil-A.
Your favorites. Double tap to see all. Fresh Element.
Okay, and these are restaurants that I've ordered from frequently in the past. There might be locals and chains mixed in here. Fresh Element, that's a really good Japanese and sushi.
Curry Tabanka, 29. Wawa, 19. Fastest near you.
Fastest.
Double tap to see
near-
all.
Fastest
Button.
near me.
China Walk, 20. McDonald's, 13. Chili's Grill and Bar, 32. Convenience, button.
Okay, and then we get into the convenience category.
Fast food, button. Chicken, button. Sandwiches,
And these are
button.
more of their categories. Also, there is a way of searching both with these apps. I know I didn't show that, but there is a search tab down at the bottom on both of these apps where you can search for a specific restaurant instead of going through all of these restaurants to find one that you want. If you know that they're on the app, you can actually go in there and type in their name. So I'm actually going to select fast food because I'm just going to order something simple.
Chicken, fast food, fast food. La Parada del Gordo.
All right. So this should have, if I double tapped on fast food, this should have put me in the fast food category.
Wendy's, $Bullet Burgers, American, new, dinner, sandwich, breakfast and lunch, vegetarian, salads, dessert, chicken, lunch, breakfast, fast food, 22 minutes. Tweet incoming ice want.
Oops. Excuse me.
Message, button,
Oops.
decline, but
Sorry,
DoorDash,
sorry about that. I was actually getting a phone call, which obviously we're not taking in the middle of a workshop. So sorry about that. And actually, and the reason I stopped on Wendy's is not because I'm necessarily going to order through them. It's because I wanted to show you they are not a Dash Pass restaurant. So they're actually, they charge a delivery fee.
Wendy's, Taco Bell, Dash Pass partner, $Bullet Mexican, Tex-Mex, fast food, late night, tacos, lunch.
All right. And they said they're a Dash Pass partner. So, and that's actually who I'm going to order from. I think I'm going to order Dash. You know what?
Checkers, Chick-fil-A Register, Burger King, Sonic Drive-In, Five Guys, Zaxby's, KFC, Subway, Arby's, Pollo Tropical, Panda Express, Steak and Shake, It's Just Wings, Great Wraps, Jersey Mike's, Charlie's Philly Steaks, Applebee's Grill, Moe's Southwest Grill, Teriyaki Bent, Jeremania Grill.
Well, actually, I was going to order from somewhere else. Now I'm going to go back to Taco Bell. That does sound good.
Great Wraps, It's Just Wing, Steak and Shake, Panda Express, Pollo Tropical, Arby's, Dash Pass partner, $Bullet Fast Food, Subway, KFC, Zaxby's, Five Guys, Sonic Drive-In, Burger King, Dash Pass partner, $Bullet America, Chick-fil-A Register, Checkers, Dash Taco Bell.
Yep.
Dash Taco Bell.
We'll do Taco
Dash Pass
Bell.
Cheese Quesadilla.
All right. So we are going to do Taco Bell. All right. I see. This is what happens. These other places sound good and you start looking at other things. So you need to focus on one particular thing here. So we're going to go through Taco Bell. I'm going to pick out a couple things and we'll actually order them.
Bean burrito, cheese queso, Taco Bell's American vegetarian, black bean chalupa, taco, veggie cravings, heading.
Hang on, let me go back to the top of it.
Veggie cravings, sweets. Power menu ball, power menu ball, 12:30 p.m. Step button. Prices on this menu are set directly by the merchant. Link.
Okay, hang on.
Sides. Bean burrito, 12:30 p.m. Button. Button. Taco Bell.
Here we go. Okay. Wasn't focusing right. All right. So we're going to go through some of these.
Popular items.
Okay. Popular items.
Featured.
Featured.
Combos.
Combos.
Groups. Sauce packets. Specialties. Taco. Burrito. Quesadilla. Nachos. Value men. Sweets. Sides.
And these are the various categories that they have.
Drinks. Power menu. Veggie cravings, tab bar, select, cheesy roll up, A1, bean burrito, warm bean burrito, black bean queso, black bean crunch wrap supreme registered, flour.
Okay. For some reason, VoiceOver is not reading this right, and I apologize for that.
Bean burrito, Bean burrito. Warm flour tortilla. Rows 106 to 1. Rows 93 to 1. Sides. Heading. 12:31 p.m. Button. Back button. Taco. Popular. Featured.
Okay, so we'll do it this way. So we're going to go through the featured category.
Combos. Featured. Featured.
Okay.
Nacho fries. Golden. Crisp nacho fries seasoned with bold Mexican spices and nacho cheese sauce for dipping. $1.60. Nacho fries Bel Grande registered. Nacho fries box. Include featured. Heading.
Okay, that's the beginning. All right.
Nacho fries box. Includes nacho fries and nacho cheese sauce. Beefy 5-layer burrito. Crunchy taco. And a medium fountain drink. $6. Nacho fries box.
Okay, that's the nachos fries box.
Nacho fries Bel Grande. Nacho fries. Bacon Club Chalupa combo. Includes a Bacon Club Chalupa, 2 crunchy tacos, and a large fountain drink. $7.19. Bacon
Okay.
Club Chalupa combo. Bacon Club Chalupa. HUE. Flaky chalupa shell filled with grilled chicken, bacon, lettuce, tomato, 3 cheese blend, and avocado ranch sauce. $4.19.
So they're giving
Loaded
you the
nacho-
combo of it and then the menu, the item by itself.
Midnight Berry Freeze. A blue raspberry flavored freeze with a sweet blackberry swirl. Midnight Berry Freeze. Blue raspberry freeze. Taco and burrito cravings pack. Includes 4 crunchy tacos and 4 beefy 5-layer burritos. $12. Taco and burrito cravings pack.
All right,
Taco
tell you
party.
what, I'm just gonna order that. I know that sounds like a lot. Probably won't eat all of it, but I'll bring the rest home. We'll make it nice and simple.
Taco party pack. Your taco and burrito cravings pack. Includes 4 crunchy tacos and 4 beefy 5-layer burritos. $12.
Okay,
Double tap to dismiss.
so I'm gonna select.
Close.
I'm gonna select that. Okay, and that's $12, and that's what I need for a minimum of free delivery. That is a lot of food, and don't worry, I'm probably not gonna eat all that. But that does sound good. So
Taco and burrito includes 4 crunchy tacos and 4 beefy 5-layer burritos. Group 1. Choose your 4 items.
okay, so group 1, choose your items.
Select up to 4. Heading not found. Optional. Select up to group 1. Heading not found. Select up to 4. Select up to optional. Line. Button. 1. Text field.
Okay.
Heading not found. Line. But 1. Text field. Line. Line. Crunchy taco. Button.
Oh, I see what they want you to do. This gets a little confusing. So we have to select the crunchy taco.
Crunchy taco.
Okay.
Dimmed. Button. Line. Soft taco. Button. Line. Dip. Crunchy. Line. 1. Text field. Heading not found. Line. Button.
I'll tell you what. I want to pick something that's a little simpler. So
Close.
let me close that. Sorry about
Supreme
that.
Taco Party Pack. Your choice of 12 of the Supreme Soft Combo. Nacho Fries Box. Bacon Club Chalupa Combo. Includes a Bacon Club Chalupa, 2 crunchy tacos, and a large fountain drink. $7.19. 3 Doritos Registered Loco. 3 Doritos Registered Locos Tacos Supreme Combo. Includes 3 nacho cheese Doritos Registered Locos Tacos Supreme Registered and a large drink. $9.11. 3 crunchy tacos Supreme Registered. 3 crunchy tacos. 3 soft tacos. 3 soft tacos. Burrito Supreme Registered Combo. Served with a large drink. Beef Burrito Supreme and Crunchy Taco Supreme. $8.99. Burrito Supreme Registered
Okay, I'll
Combo.
pick that.
Double tap to button. Burrito Supreme. Served with a large drink. Beef Burrito Supreme and Crunchy Taco Supreme.
Okay.
Item 1. Large Mountain Dew Baja Blast registered. Select 1. Required. Line. Button. Large Pepsi registered. Button.
Okay, and this is where you get to choose your drinks.
Line. Large Diet Pepsi line. Large Mountain Dew registered. Fill. Large Mountain Dew Baja Blast registered.
Okay.
Button.
They're recommending the Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Line. Large Sierra Mist registered. Button. Line. Large Tropicana registered pink lamp. Line. Large Mountain Dew registered Kickstart trademark or line. Large Lipton registered unsweetened up. Line. Large G2 Gatorade registered fruit punch. Line. Large Pepsi registered zero sugar. Button.
Okay, I'm gonna select that because Pepsi Zero. All right.
Large Mountain Dew registered Baja Blast trademark zero. Large Mountain Dew registered line. Large Lipton registered line. Large Pepsi registered zero sugar. Button.
Okay, so that is, I selected the Pepsi Zero.
Line. Large Mountain Dew registered Baja Blast trademark zero sugar. Line. Large Brisk registered line. Mountain Dew Baja Blast registered freeze. Red plus 9 line. Wild Strawberry freeze. Plus 9 line. Blue plus 9 line. Midnight Berry free plus 96 line. Mountain Dew plus $1 line. Wilds plus $1 line. Blue Red plus $1 line. Midnight plus 1 item select 1. Item 2 Burrito Supreme registered seasoned beef.
Okay.
Select 1. Required. Fill. But Burrito Supreme registered seasoned beef. Button.
All right, and then you can sit here and customize these. I'm not going to take too much time to go through that, so I'm just going to take these the way they come, but you can customize some of these items. If you don't like the beef that's in this burrito, you can substitute it for other menu items.
Seasoned beef, beans, cheese, lettuce, onions, red sauce, reduced fat sour cream, tomatoes, right, line, Burrito Supreme registered, chicken, button.
All right. And to kind of save time, I'm going to see if I can skip down and just add this
$8.99, button.
to the cart.
$8.99.
There it goes.
Burrito Supreme
Good.
registered combo.
All right.
Burrito Supreme.
All right. And then I have to pick out something else because I do want to get my free delivery.
3 soft tacos combo. Served with a drink and 3 beef tacos. Chicken quesadilla combo. Group. Taco and burrito crate. Supreme taco. Soup. 5 part sauce packet. Miles Diop specialty. Bacon club chalupa. HUE. Black bean chalupa. Crunch wrap supreme registered. A flour tortilla layered with seasoned beef. Warm nacho cheese sauce. A crispy tostada shell. Crispy lettuce. Ripe tomatoes and topped with cool sour cream all wrapped in our signature crunch wrap fold and grill to go. $5.27.
All right.
Crunch Wrap
And I'm going to
Supreme
select
registered.
that because I do like their Crunch Wrap Supremes.
Button. Close.
Okay. And again, I could customize this item, but to save time, I'm not.
$5.27. $5
Okay.
Crunch Wrap Supreme.
And it let us add that to the cart. So now I'm going to go to the checkout process.
Tab bar. Search. Pick up. Select. Cart information. Taco Bell. 2 items. Button.
Okay, so I have 2 items in my Taco Bell cart.
Cart info.
Okay,
Button.
cool. And I'm going to go through the checkout process of Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. You saved $5.70 with Dash Pass.
All right. And again, it's telling me how much I've saved with me having the Dash Pass subscription.
Selected. Delivery. Pick up. Button.
And as you notice, there's a pickup option. Obviously, me not being able to drive, that's not an option. And delivery is selected.
Items. Burrito Supreme registered combo. Crunch Wrap Supreme red. Add more items. Button.
Okay, you can add more items if you like.
People also ordered.
And they're saying people also ordered.
Loaded nacho taco. Total. Heading. Promo code. Button.
Okay.
Total. Heading.
And then it gives a total.
Promo code.
The
Button.
promo code again, if you have a promo code, which I do not.
Subtotal. $14.26.
Okay, so that's not too bad. That's just a few dollars over the minimum, which is good.
Delivery fee. $0.
Okay, I get free delivery on that.
Fees and estimated tax. $1.71.
Okay, and I pay $1.71 in tax and the service fee.
Continue. $15.97.
Okay,
Button.
that bumped our total up to $15.97. I'm gonna hit continue.
Continue. Taco Bell. Checkout. Heading.
All right, so now we're in the checkout screen.
Delivery details. Address. 2315 S Congress Ave.
Right?
Button.
So that is the address.
Drop off. Leave it at my door. Florida Outreach Center for the Blindo.
Right. All right. So I have leave a door as well because I don't want to have to take it from somebody because I don't know what that person has done.
Phone number. +15617.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stop that. That's my cell phone number. And in case they need to get in contact with me.
Send as a gift. New. Button.
All right, send as a gift. So again, if I wanted to send this to somebody else, I could.
Delivery times. ASAP. 1424 minutes.
Okay,
Schedule.
not bad.
Choose a time.
So we have two options. We have ASAP, ASAP, which I want now, or you can deliver at a future time in the future time and date.
Selected. Image. A what image? Payment. Heading.
Okay, the payment.
Dasher tip. The recommended Dasher tip is based on the delivery distance and effort.
All right.
100% of the tip goes to your Dasher.
Yeah, we're gonna give it to them.
$4.
All right, so they want me to give a $4 tip, which I'll do that.
$3. Button.
So there's $3.
Selected. $4.
$4
Button.
is selected. I'll keep it at $4.
$5. Button.
$5.
Other. Button.
And then other if I want to customize it.
Payment. Visa 4000.
Okay. And there's my credit card that's on file. Mute that out.
Place order. Button.
All right. And then I'm going to hit the place order button because I actually do want this order.
Place. Submitting order.
Okay. And we're going to wait a second. Submitting the order. There it goes. All right.
Button. Close.
Now we have another window that's now opened up.
Help. Button. Button. Get $20 off. Invite friends right arrow.
Okay, so if I invited somebody and they signed up and placed their first order, I would get $20 in credit, which is pretty good. Yes, they both have referral programs, by the way.
Preparing your order. Arrives between 12:57 p.m. 1:07 p.m.
Okay, so that's good. That's good timing. So my order will arrive between 12:57 and 1:07. Of course, that's still an estimate. That is not guaranteed because that's based on, you know, if the restaurant gets backed up or
Picking up your
whatever.
order. Arrives between 12:47 p.m. 12:51 p.m.
Oh, and I think they already dispatched a driver that quick.
Your Dasher, Ronnie D.
Okay, there you go. I'm glad you guys get to see that. So they already dispatched a driver. Now Taco Bell is right down the street, so that's the reason why it's so close. So, and that's another reason why I wanted something quick. So Ronnie D. So his last name begins with a letter D.
Button. Phone.
So if I needed to call him, I can click on this phone icon.
Button. Order details. 2 items. 1 times Crunchwrap Supreme registered. 1 times Burrito Supreme registered combo.
Okay. And that tells me what I ordered.
View receipt. Button.
And I want to go in here really quick and show you because this is the actual full receipt. By the way, when you register with these services, you have to give an email address and they'll email you the same receipt that I'm about to show you when you place your
Double
order.
tap to dismiss. Close. Taco Bell. Crunchwrap Supreme registered.
Tells me.
Burrito Supreme subtotal. $14.26.
Okay, so that's my subtotal.
Tax $1.
Tax was $1.
Delivery fee free.
Okay, I paid nothing for the delivery fee.
Service fee 71 cents.
Okay, their service fee was only 71 cents. That's a reduced.
Dasher tip $4.
And I gave a $4 tip.
Total $19.97.
And my grand total is $19.97. So, and that kind of breaks that all down really nicely. It tells me each menu item, the price, and
Total
everything.
90. Close.
And we're going to
Button.
close it.
Button.
Okay.
Close.
Okay. Let's
Help.
go.
Button. Help button. Get $20 off.
Okay, good. And I'll stay in this screen. Once the driver is approximately a minute or two away, I'll get a message that will pop up, a window that will pop up that will say your dasher is delivering your food now, something like that. So you know in approximately about another minute or two to be looking for him. So I want to kind of stop at that point. Oh, also, as I mentioned, once the food gets delivered, that screen will change again and I'll get to rate the driver and the quality of the food. So I'm sure it will be just fine. So by the time this food gets delivered, the workshop will be over and then I'll be able to eat. So, and with that being said, because I'm getting hungry. So anyway, that is a little bit about DoorDash. I'm sorry we had a little hiccup there with the McDonald's part of it. I'm not quite sure what was going on and why DoorDash was acting a little flaky. I've noticed that lately, but it is navigatable. And hopefully they'll improve that over time. So what I want to do at this point in time is I want to see if we have any questions. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise our hands. And Dixie, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. So just to kind of find out how many people do we have here on the call, on the line?
29.
29. All right, that's great. Okay, so we're going to use the raise your hand method. For those who are familiar with that, we're just gonna go over the method of raising your hand depending on your method of how you joined us today. If you're new to Zoom, then you'll be hearing this for the first time. So to raise your hand, if you're on a computer, a Windows computer, you're going to do Alt-Y on a Windows computer. If you're on the telephone, for our telephone users, if you called in, it's *9. *9 will raise your hand. If you're on a Mac computer, I believe it's Command-Y. And if you're on the iPhone or iPad, you have to go on the bottom right-hand corner under the More option on the bottom right. And then the raise your hands option is right there. And to unmute yourself, we'll go over that really quick. To unmute yourself, if you're on a Windows computer, it's going to be Alt-A. If you're on a Mac computer, it's Command-Shift-A.
WPECC.
Oops.
PS 12 News. Now.
Hang on, let me
Breaking
see.
news. Now.
Sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to lower that. Sorry about that. So on the Mac computer, it's Command-Shift-A. On the telephone, if you called in today, it's going to be *6. And if you're on an iPhone or iPad, it's right down there on the bottom screen. I believe it's more towards the left-hand side of the screen. So anyway, with that being said, do we have any questions at this time? Do we have any raised hands?
No see any.
No. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep, hold on.
Oh, we do. Okay. Who do we have?
5834 is Rita.
Okay, so last four numbers 5834.
It's Rita.
You're on the telephone.
I do.
Yes.
have a
Okay.
question.
Hi, Rita.
How are you? On the Hoover Eats, do we have to leave a certain amount of money, like on our credit card, or do we just use our debit card like we normally do?
No, when you set up either of these accounts, you have to have either a credit card or debit card. Of course, if you use a debit card, you have to make sure there's enough money in the account,
Right.
or a credit
Okay.
card, you got to make sure you have enough money on the card. I mean, that's just,
Oh,
you know,
Not that you don't have to leave them a certain amount of money ahead of time.
no, you
No,
don't have to
okay.
put any money. It's not like you put money in there and then they use it. The only time you would do that is if you bought a gift card.
Oh, okay.
So if you
All right.
wanted to say, some people like that, they want to just buy a gift card for themselves. They prepay for it, they use it for themselves. And then that way they can maybe keep track of that better. And then they don't have to, they don't have to worry about the extra
Mhm.
expense.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's good. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Any other questions, Dixie? Any other raised hands?
Yes, 2063,
Okay.
it's
You're on the
Cleo.
telephone. All right, 2063. Can unmute?
Cleo. No, she's unmuted.
She's unmuted. All right. Cleo, you there? Is she unmuted?
Yes, she's unmuted.
All right. Cleo, are you there? Hello, Cleo. Are you there? Well, we don't hear you.
Now she muted herself.
Okay, well, maybe we'll come back to her. All right. All right. Any other hands?
Yes, Marsha
Okay, Marcia.
Moses.
Okay, Marcia.
Hello, thank you so much for a really comprehensive presentation, Jason, and enjoy your lunch. My question is, is the layout of these apps pretty much the same on a computer as on the smartphone?
That's a really good question. To be quite honest, my experience with the layout of them on the website on a computer is very limited. I mean, I'd have to say about 99% of the time I do it right there on my phone. That's the reason why I did it on my phone. But of course, any app is going to be laid out differently of a website. You might get the same basic idea. You would select your, of course you have to create the account if you don't have it, or if you do, just log in. And then of course you go through, you put in your information, make sure your address is in there, of course, and you select your restaurant, and then you go through the menu and select what you want and go through the checkout process. I have tried it once. It looked pretty straightforward. And I guess it really, at the end of the day, I think it just really depends on what you feel more comfortable using, because there's no really right or wrong method to use. One isn't going to give you any benefit over the other. So, if you are more of an avid computer user and feel more comfortable navigating a website on your computer, then go for it, but I don't think you're really going to have an issue, because the layout, when I looked before, looked pretty somewhat similar, but a little different at the same time. But it looked pretty straightforward. It wasn't anything too confusing. And I'm using JAWS. And I'm talking from a JAWS perspective on that. If you're a low vision user, of course, the website is going to look different, because JAWS, of course, lays out web pages in a different format. But you really shouldn't have any problems either way.
Okay, thank you. And I'm also a JAWS user.
Oh, you are? Oh, okay, cool. All right, I wasn't for sure. So
No.
that's why I wanted to mention both.
Yeah, I thought I'd clarify that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, you really shouldn't have any problems. They're pretty, they're not full of like these unlabeled links. You might find a couple. There's some unlabeled buttons in the app, as you might have heard. And that's just kind of, unfortunately, the nature of the beast with these apps, the stuff that we deal with as screen reader users. But
Right.
I think for the most part, the layout is pretty, navigatable with JAWS.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're quite welcome.
We have Russ Davis.
Okay, Russ. Can you unmute yourself?
I think that did it.
There you go.
There you go. I wanted to take a moment. Actually, the most important thing I wanted to do was to just thank you and Dixie for running the board there. You guys have been working at this for a good while now. I've been in for the whole call and have really enjoyed it. And sorry about that. My head's just turned off. But I wanted to tell you guys how much I appreciate y'all being here.
Oh,
And the Outreach Center for what it's doing. I'm actually the coordinator for NFB Newsline here in Florida. And so
yes, yes.
when I
recognize
saw,
your voice,
saw the email and I just kind of smiled and said, I got to come check this out for sure.
Absolutely. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it.
you.
Yeah, and thank you for
Okay,
all
we
your,
look forward to staying in
thank you.
touch with y'all.
Yeah, and thank you for all your hard work with Newsline. We love it. That's a great service. So,
You bet. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to hang out there and see who wins that little gift card. We'll see
all
what
right,
happens.
maybe
right?
it'll be you. There you go.
Fingers crossed.
One lucky winner is all it takes. It's all right. Thank you so much. Do we have any other hands?
We have 2063.
Okay, I think that's Cleo again. Okay,
Yes,
Cleo, you
Cleo
can
May.
unmute. Cleo,
Unmuted.
there you
Hello?
go. There you are.
Oh, I was wondering what was wrong with my unmutedness.
Yeah, no, there you go. Now we can hear you.
Okay, I have a question. If I choose to take my food from the dasher, do I need to tip the dasher, or is the tip handled by how is it? I don't know. How is the tip handled?
Okay, the tip is handled. That's a very good question. The tip is actually handled in the app. The tip, even if you do a, hand it to me option, you want to accept the food, no driver will ever say, okay, well, they won't have their hand out and go, how about a tip now, So if you choose to tip, whether you tipped before when you place the order or even afterwards, because you do have the option of doing both in the app or on the website, no driver is ever actually going to ask you for a tip. I think if you really want to, if a driver will accept it, you can hand them cash, although I've never done it because I just feel more comfortable with having a paper trail.
Okay.
Because it keeps track of all of that and, all that. But I assume if you'd like to, you could probably hand the driver cash. I'm sure they would prefer that because they won't get, even if you tip them, and even if you tip them generously, it doesn't matter if you tip $1 or whatever, or $10, they're not going to get that tip until when they get paid, because they get paid, I think, weekly from like these platforms. So yeah, they will get their tips, but they won't get them right away. So I'm sure a
Okay.
driver would much prefer, they would probably love to have cash, but that's not, unusual.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And thank you for the information.
You're quite welcome. Okay, do we have any other raised hands? Dixie?
Hello?
I don't see any at the moment.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, who's that?
I cannot figure out how to, I'm on an iPhone and I was trying to do *6, how I called in, but I couldn't get my hand to be raised. But
Okay, well, and what's your name?
my name is Cheryl.
Cheryl, do you have a question or a comment?
I do. It was very, very wonderful seminar. And, but I gather if you're really starting out, the first thing you do is load your app and then register with your profile and all of your credit card information to get started. And then if I'm using Readover, as you were clicking through, do you just keep clicking and clicking till you find the option that you're looking for or that you want to select?
Yes, that's correct. First, you have to download the app to your phone, and then you want to create your account. And then once you have your account established and then you can go through and you're using VoiceOver, you said?
Right, uh-huh.
Okay. And then you want to actually go through and select the restaurant and go through the menu and add things to your cart and then go through the checkout process. And then when you do the
Okay.
initial setup or when you place your first order, if it sees that you're brand new, it's going to give you the option of trying out the subscription. If you want to try it, you can. You won't get charged for a trial period. But if you don't want to do that, there's always a way of skipping that as well.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you. It was
You're-
very informative.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you coming. Right. Do we have any other hands? Dixie.
Hold on. No.
No raised hands. All right. All right. Well, with that being said, we're going to move on to what I think has hopefully, besides hearing about all these great restaurants, is the drawing as we promised. So as promised, if you have stuck with us the entire time, and we appreciate you being with us, we are actually going to be doing our drawing now. And the winner, as is mentioned, will be winning a $25 Uber Eats gift card, which, by the way, just for point of information, if you'd like, you can also use it on Uber rides as well. But so you have the choice of spending that Uber gift card however you like for food or for trips. So I'm going to turn this over to Dixie for that part of our drawing, and she has, I believe, been entering everybody's name into the system, and she is going to pick a winner at random. So Dixie, are you ready to handle that?
Yes, we had,
Okay.
hold on, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How many people do we have on the line? Still.
24 that are eligible.
Okay.
Young black man like me has to be a clear
You
gold
ready?
record. They might couple out to the rest of bliss https
Whoever Dawes is talking, could you please mute yourself? All right. Okay, we're ready.
The winner is Harold Friedman.
Harold Freeman. All right. Harold, are you there? You can unmute yourself, identify yourself.
Okay, where's he at?
Are you there?
Oh my gosh, she's gone.
He's gone?
Yes,
Uh-oh.
it was just there.
Well, we
Unless
had
he
to be a
got
way of
bumped
getting-
off.
we had to been a way to get in touch with that person. Ah, you got to stay on the line.
do
We
it
gotta-
again?
We got to be able to get a hold of you so we can know how to send this gift card out to you. All right. Well, we're gonna have to draw again. Sorry. Can you draw again?
Okay, the winner is Cleo May.
Yay!
Cleo May. All right, Cleo, you're there.
I'm here.
You are there. Okay.
I am very much here. I've
All right.
never won anything, so
All
this
right.
is
Well, there
great.
you go. You won something today. Whoever heard
Yay!
saying is no
I'm
such thing as a free
dancing.
lunch, you know, there you go. And Cleo,
Oh boy.
yeah. So congratulations. You have won a
Well, thank you.
Uber Eats gift
Congratulations,
card.
Cleo.
So we do have your information. So you don't have to stay on the line. We know how to get a hold of you because we have your information from our system. So
I'm still dancing.
you and I believe we can either have that emailed to you or sent to you in the mail. I have to look at the options. So you do have a valid email address, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, don't give it out here on the call. We will get that from you, but we know how to get a hold of you. So we're gonna look at the
Okay.
options and we'll be in touch with you in the next day or two. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Jason?
Thank you so
All right,
much.
Yes.
Jason,
Yes.
Jason,
Yes.
we have someone with their hand.
Oh, okay.
Doug
Doug.
Hall has
Hey,
his hand
Jason.
waved.
Hey.
Good,
Doug,
good.
how you
I
doing?
enjoyed it. Good. I really enjoyed your presentation today. And real quick question. You talked about subscriptions. Do you happen to know whether the subscriptions are just individual or do they have family subscriptions?
No, they are individual. That I do know. So they only sell. So you can share your account with other family members if you feel so generous or
Roger, left the
inclined.
meeting.
Well, what I was
Um,
wondering is because my wife set it up with a subscription
Right.
for DoorDash.
Yeah.
And I was thinking of doing it, and I thought, well, maybe I check and see if they have a family subscription. Maybe they
Yeah.
should.
No, they only have the $9.99 a month plan. Which gives one account, so you can share that account with multiple people,
Well,
or
we
multiple
use
family members.
well, we use them all the time for ordering, especially with COVID and whatever.
Yes.
We use that all the time in ordering. Unfortunately, there are some restaurants that refuse to allow, like Olive Garden, that
Yeah.
refuse to allow that. But overall, I'm quite satisfied with it.
Yeah. There's a few of and it's like that's a big chain, and you would figure they would be on there, but they just choose not to be. So
True.
that's it. And by the way, they're always adding places. So trust me, I'll go on these apps and I'll pull them up, and they'll say, newly added. I'm like, oh, what's that place? And with a new place, I've either tried. I'll sometimes get adventurous and try a new place, and I call it bang or bust. Either the food's great or it's horrible. And I've had both. So I've had some where the food's great and I reorder from them. So
941447584 left the meeting.
yeah. So anyway, but yeah, now to answer your question, no, as far as I'm aware, there is no family subscription.
Audio now unmuted.
Okay, thank you. I think they should. but
Yeah,
thank you.
they probably should. Maybe they will in the future. You can always write to them and all that. So it's great.
Okay, good.
So,
Thanks.
thank you, Doug.
Sure. Take care.
All right. Okay. All right, guys. Well, it is after 1:00 here. So since we had our drawing, and congratulations to Cleo once again, we're going to go ahead and close. First of all, just a couple of things before we do close. I wanted to thank Carolyn Lapp, who's our executive director of the Florida Outreach Center for the Blind, and the Outreach Center itself for allowing us to put on this program today. I really enjoyed myself, and I hope you guys really learned quite a bit. If nothing else, I hope I made you nice and hungry and all that. Also, to remind you guys, to let you all know, we do have a mailing list that we do run here at the Florida Outreach Center, and we share news and information about other programs that we run. We run other workshops. We do these about once a month. And if you'd like to join that, we certainly would invite you to join. If you would like to join, you can send a blank email to Florida Outreach Center the plus sign, subscribe at groups.io. That's I as in India, O as in Oscar. So Florida Outreach Center plus subscribe at groups.io. So please join our mailing list and come hear about all the exciting other events and opportunities that we have here at the Florida Outreach Center for the Blind. So with that, we're going to go ahead and close. Thank you again for everybody joining us today. Thank you to Dixie once again for being our excellent host and watching the board and doing our drawing and whatnot. So, and we hope everybody enjoys the rest of their day and go out and order some food. Take care, everybody.